What's up, everybody? Welcome back to J Christ Plays, where we upload our single-player gameplay, whether that be from brand new games or single-player Sunday, all live on Twitch, link down below. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you like this type of content and want to see it first, and comment down below what you think of the game, the gameplay, whatever. We just finished Horizon Zero Dawn and the Frozen Wilds expansion. I'll link that playlist down below if you want to go check it out. We're now starting Horizon Forbidden West. This is part 3. Enjoy. Always there to save the day.
Most of the bristlebacks. Valley should be safe enough to travel. I'll go give Wadis the good news. Then maybe this embassy can finally happen.
I'm sorry, Boar Meat. I'm sorry, Boar. You can fast travel between campfires you discovered without using a fast travel. Oh, dude. Okay, so they did make it a little easier. Thank God. Oh, now they actually have nice looking backgrounds on the loading screens, not just graphics. That's nice.
Time to give Wadis to Baronlight.
If I had a spear like that, I could.
The way to Baronlight is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When I've
says.
cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay.
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
Well, I shall not be moving anywhere until the whistle has
God,
sounded.
this dude is.
If it is not safe for them, then it is not safe for me.
Fine. I'll make sure the whistle gets blown, and then I'll be back.
Hear that? We're not leaving yet. Unpack the cart!
No. I'll be right back. Don't get comfortable.
As if that were possible here.
God, I hate this guy. I hate him so
He's
much.
supposed to be in charge around here. Guess I
Get
should
it.
talk to him to get the whistle blown.
I'm gonna see if I can go find the whistleblower.
Here we go.
Gotta make sure I discover this.
Anyone see where I put my drink? Anyone?
On the same side here, Owen. The bristleback threaten us all.
Oh, drop the act. We all know it was...
What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself, Walloper of Derval, Gutter of Hughes.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my... saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take
Done.
place. Well, let's get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Oseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
Feel it, but
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Oseram lives.
feel that.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Oseram laborers of this land who do all the backbreaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Oseram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ha!
Ah, dude,
Magistrate
another
can
male
barely get the
character who
trek
just
from Barren Light
fucking
without losing a few
sucks.
screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main
A little?
priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Oseram.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh, there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. It shouldn't take more than a day or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Oseram lives we're talking about.
Yeah, and I'm the
Surely
savior.
delay-
Either you do it now, or I will.
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends, gather around. The savior of Meridian has done it again. The bristlebacks are defeated. You.
What?
Sound the whistle. Chainscrape is open for business.
Terrific. Yay.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
That's where I like it.
W. Aloy.
Woo!
Haha.
Yeah! Yeah! Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do.
W. Aloy.
Well, the Chainscrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade.
I need I need
Should see if they
merchant.
have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Baron.
Brought out
to get
only
my
the good
Carja
stuff, so
magistrate
you
warrant.
Seeing as you got that
Yes.
whistle blowing.
He's in the tavern.
Hey, I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you? Take your time. I promise you won't be disappointed.
I like that they organized it. I would still need one charger. Sir.
Come back anytime.
Ignoring me again?
Definitely need,
Well, that depends on what you
need some blaze. Excuse me, chat. Sorry.
I know you see me.
Yeah.
Takes so long to upgrade shit.
Hey! Never met a beer I didn't like. Or couldn't finish.
By the time that whistle blew,
Ulvin must be.
Now we can go to the damn embassy.
You heard the whistle. Time to go.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm better than any
I'm
escort
off
you
to
could have
Baron
had.
Lightwadis. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Damn, he's gotta pull that cart by himself too. By himself, not his self.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence, Hades, maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light, or poke around the Daunt some more first.
It's not too far away. Really want to see what the embassy's.
And maybe take Petra up on that drink.
Kind of do want to take Petra up on that drink.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
Donor doesn't take any slackers. I wasn't slacking. I put my back into my work.
We're not. We're just going.
I could get around faster if I find a charger to override. I can override one of these chargers.
The charger in the driveway.
I have to go on quiet so I don't spook the herd. You don't see me.
I need this burrower to fuck off. Got a perfect charger right next. If this thing finds me, I'll be fucked. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking with. I'm sure I just gotta let this status go away. Oh, wait, is it already lit? I think it's lit. We're gonna wait and light it anyway. Oh wait, no, I remember lighting this.
Go, go!
That's not.
They're like, what the fuck? Riding one of those? Hell yeah, I'm riding one of those. I should have played the first game. Exit. There we go. Bye-bye.
Time to ride.
Mistriders.
Marin Light. Last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West.
Alright, after
Horn. That means the embassy store also.
after this, we're going to bed, chat.
I should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around too. There's Erend. Looks like he's had a few.
Lighten up, Paid. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh up there.
Yes, sir.
Why the long face, Mava?
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Special how?
The Tanakh are returning one of our own, a soldier by the name of Fashav. He's been their captive for 5 years. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
Yes.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's these guys.
Commander.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tenakth sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tenakth are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Dora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tenakth horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
No one stops Aloy. Good. But I liked the first game a lot, so I mean that's why I'm literally here. It's good. I like it. I like a lot of the UI updates. I don't like some of the changes like crafting has to be done at a crafting table and weapon upgrades have to be at a weapons table and
That gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry.
I like the fact that you can fast travel between known bonfires without or campfires without fast travel pack now.
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Oh, that's it. Arrest her.
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh?
Fucking errand.
Let it through, boys. Saving the world.
Aaron's just always drunk.
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
I love Varl. Gonna stream tonight, Ricky?
To this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tenakth, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do.
Alright, like I said, after the embassy, we're done. Oh, happy birthday to your mom.
East and west. Cross it.
Oh, that's nice. Happy birthday to her, Ricky.
Let's take it easy.
None may walk
you guys
this
are both
valley until
October
our
babies.
signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
Nice,
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen?
Like this guy.
Let me speak to him. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am Unyielding Fashav, once of the Karja High Command, last of the Army of the Setting Sun. You'll have to forgive my comrades. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
I like this guy.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins.
I thought this was going to be a short stream, like 2 hours, and here we are at almost 2 hours and 4 minutes.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate,
Pokemon?
and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekarro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
Now, I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekarro's feet, I demanded this rite, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekarro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial.
There's no jury or
against
judge.
Each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Shadow Karja, Sunrealm.
Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekarro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did. until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As
Certainly
you know,
one way to
longest
deal with it.
violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace.
This conversation's going on a little long.
Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The
I
Karja
just
talk
keep
about
going on.
Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough
Sun
to
King.
meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him.
That creepy.
So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change. Even if
Our
that
chief-
change means putting aside centuries of war.
Centuries? Centuries?
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you.
What?
The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to it.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Finally. Finally, we have to ban it.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No!
The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
I think it's gonna go poorly. We're to have a big battle. We're gonna have to do this.
The Carja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Uh-oh.
Regala. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Carja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices.
I think we're about to have a big battle.
I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Oh shit.
Lancers, form up.
Oh yeah, we're going through this battle first.
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Of course it's silence.
Khashab, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers, light them up.
Get to cover!
Ah!
Go.
Archers, keep them back.
Yeah, I'm definitely have to go right to bed.
Left flank to the Carja. Run them down.
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates!
Yeah, he's a douchebag anyways.
Carja! Stand your ground! Fire at will!
Yeah, well, stop just fucking standing there.
I don't have a shot!
How come I'm not getting to partake in any of this? Oh shit.
What happened? Can you see?
Yeah, they killed just about everybody.
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center! Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come! Time to fight!
Finish her!
The fuck? Yeah, we're gonna win this. We have Aloy. Damn, that's a crazy throw. Holy shit, he's strong as fuck too. Oh shit.
Aloy, here's some apps. Let's wipe them out.
Not too bad so far.
Enough!
You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both! Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
This is easy peasy.
Granted.
What? Oh, I need a glider. Is that gonna be a thing I get in this game? It's gonna help me tremendously.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through his shield if I damage it enough.
Excuse me? Instant death. This is gonna be worse because I'm gonna stay up till like 2. Ever.
Never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. There! Now's my chance! I can break through his shield if I damage it enough. shield regenerated. Give it up.
Oh shit. Eat some berries. Eat some berries. Get some berries.
Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. You're not stopping me. There, he's exposed.
You got like no armor yet. You got like no armor left. Oh shit, that's crazy.
I need more ammo. I'm gonna break that shield. There, now's my chance.
I was like, I just need to, in my head, I'm like, I need to dodge and heal. Well, dodge part came, but not successfully.
Never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
Already not starting off well.
When you're dead, finish your friend.
That shield will break if I hit hard enough. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. That shield's not gonna save you. The shield's regenerated.
I'm stuck.
Gotta get through that shield. Need to break its guard.
Did you hear your friend call out his
There, he's exposed.
the shield?
God, dude.
Give it up. Gotta take down that shield. I can break through his shield if I damage it enough. You're not stopping me.
Damn, he just tanked that shit like a champ.
You Zola.
Now you can die like a bitch. Am I gonna get a shield?
Your turn. Come down
It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades,
What a pussy.
mark this day. Today you have decimated the Marshals, slaughtered the Karja. So begins our war on Hikaru.
And yet, one 18-year-old redhead girl scared the fuck out of you.
Get him to the camp. Now.
Alright, chat. After this cutscene, we are done.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
Definitely no raid. We just gotta get the fuck out of here.
I got you.
And they carry those big
It's
heavy ass
salvage
banner.
time, boys.
Salvagers crack me out. They just can't fucking wait. Yeah, you know this. You knew Aloy, not Alloy. You know
I think I can take
Aloy.
a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
I wanted a glider last bad.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Vuadis, Vishav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt?
I think so.
How would that even be possible?
I don't
How
know,
it's possible.
but it's worth looking into.
Right, it is
While
worth
you're
it.
at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I got you.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Oh, another long conversation.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Utaru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert Clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other two clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tenakth. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regalla and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call no man's land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram Delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
Fashav called Regalla a rival. Someone the Tenakth chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to.
Yeah, he's a bitch. He can go out that way.
I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regalla? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
Poor
I
Varl.
appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Alright, I really need...
For the next fight.
do some shit, light a campfire. We'll take a picture. Should have read that, but we're not going. Alright. One quick picture for the thumbnail, and then we are out of here. Alright. If you are watching a replay over on YouTube, thanks so much for hanging out. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you like this type of content, want to see it first, and comment down below what you think of the game, the gameplay, whatever. I will see you in the next part. Bye.